What's going on, you guys? Team Toon Rose, and we're back at you with another video. You know me, Kami, the persona of the channel, accompanied with me as always, Jackie, my boy, the architect of the channel. How we doing, buddy?
We are connecting.
Connecting. Oh, love it. And today, as you guys see from the title of the video, we are doing Cyber Dragons.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
So, starting this duel out, I am opening up with Cyber Dragon Hers, Cyber Dragon, Monster Reborn, Cyber Emergency, and Mirror Force. Not a bad hand to start with, because we do have a Cyber Dragon, and we are going second, which, with Cyber Dragons, you generally do want to go second.
Mhm.
That way you can get your free Cyber Dragon summon off. But with Cyber Dragon Hers, things could happen. Things could happen. We're just going to go ahead and set 2. We're going to go into our turn. We are going to draw a card into Cyber Load Fusion, which is actually really good. So we're going to go ahead and play our Cyber Emergency, fetching a Cyber Dragon monster. Go ahead and play our Cyber Dragon for free, set our Cyber Dragon Hers, and set our Mirror Force. Now, this is going to be a little bit of annoyance because they are rocking Fortress Gold or Fortress Warrior, which, yeah, doesn't be destroyed by battle damage once per turn. They're going to activate Spiritualism and bounce our Mirror Force back to our hand.
How dare
Problem.
they?
How dare they? We're going to draw into our third Cyber Dragon. So we're going to go ahead, use our Hers, and we're actually going to special summon our Cyber Dragon thanks to Hers. Bring back our Hers, which its effects going to activate. And with Hers' ability, If this card's special summon, this card's level becomes 5 until the end of the turn. Also, we cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except machine monsters. So we are going to go ahead and use this ability to go into our Cyber Dragon Nova. And of course, Cyber Dragon Nova is going to lead us into our now with Cyber Dragon Infinity. Now, coming up, it's a misplay on my part because it says a face up attack monster. I thought it said it face up monster, so that's my fault. No problem. I could have went into Zeus here, but I wanted to keep the
Negate on board.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it in the gate on board for Cyber Dragon Infinity, but they didn't do anything. They literally drew a card and passed, which no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and reset the Mirror Force. We do have a limiter removal in our hand, which I like. So we're gonna attack, do no damage, and bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna go into. So have a good field wipe on board. Really changes the edge of game, if you know what I mean.
With the big old Zutsaruno.
And once again, they're gonna do absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the field to get that Fortress Warrior out of there. We do have an Ash Blossom, so we have a Negate on board. Now I set the Ash Blossom because I'm gonna try to go into our last Cyber Dragon. To get some extra damage on board, because at this point I'm not worried about anything. Now they do go ahead and completely set their field. We're gonna use this ability, wipe their field, and we're gonna draw into Pot of Prosperity. Now I'm gonna pause it right here. Before you do anything, I'm going to emphasize: read your cards, because with Pot of Prosperity, it clearly says. Any damage your opponent takes is halved. So, what does my stupid butt do? I'm gonna go ahead and use Pot of Prosperity's effect, grab me an Ash Blossom, and I'm going to absolutely waste my limit removal. Making it 6,000, then the game, hey, guess what? No, it takes half! And my Zeus gets destroyed. It's okay, hers ability activates, which allows me to grab a Cyber Dragon from the graveyard. And now we're back to literally square freaking one. So we're gonna take some damage here from their Emperor Sem. Now, with Emperor Sem, it could be a problem with them, but it's not gonna be too much of a problem because now we just drew into a Overload Fusion. And we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice. See, with Overload Fusion, allows you to exile from your graveyard and field, which is very nice. Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Now with Chimera Rampage Dragon, it simply says a fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion materials. When this card is fusion summoned, you can target spells and traps on the field up to the number of fusion materials used for its fusion. For its fusion summon, destroy them. Once per turn, we can send up to 2 light machine monsters from our deck to the graveyard, and if we do, for each monster sent to the graveyard, this card gains an additional attack during each battle this turn. So it's a very good card to go into if they have a full set back row. But we're not done. I'm going to go ahead and use the Cyberload Fusion. Now, Cyberload Fusion, we get to fusion summon 1 fusion monster from our extra deck that lists a Cyber Dragon monster as material by shuffling the fusion materials listed on it into our deck from the field or banished cards. So that is why I use Overload Fusion first. And now we're going to go ahead. It's going to be 3 and our Cyber Eternity Dragon, which can be pretty good if you have a fusion monster already in your graveyard. Because its effect is your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, and it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects if there's a fusion summon card we control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and destroy that. And with wondering why game's not over, because with Cyberload Fusion, only the monster summoned with Cyberload Fusion can attack. So it is a little bit rough, but it's okay, because they're going to do absolutely nothing. We're going to draw. We're going to activate Nanchester. And we're going to bring back Cyber Dragon. Just bring it for case purposes. You never know. Attack with Cyber Dragon Infinity. And we're going to call that game set match. So there was a few misplays, but that's just because my dumb butt didn't get the cards all the way. With this duel, we're going second again. But pause, timeout. So as you can see, they're gonna be running Dragon Maids. That could be quite annoying. Dragon Maids are pretty popular right now in rotation. But I'm rocking a Cyber Dragon Core, a Cyber Dragon, a Mind Control, a Machine Duplication, and a Power Bond. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I would have had if we draw a Monster Reborn or yeah, Monster Reborn would be actually really perfect for a pretty pitch perfect hand because Machine Duplication allows us Machine Duplication. If we have a monster with 500 or less attack, we get to special summon up to 2 monsters from our deck with the same name as that face-up monster. We already have a Cyber Dragon in hand, so that means we're gonna have 2 Cyber Dragons on the field, plus Cyber Dragon Core, which when it hits the field, it becomes a Cyber Dragon. A machine or a mind control for taking control of a creature if we don't like it on the field, and a power bond for very good powerful things. All right, so let's see how this is gonna play. They're gonna go ahead and do Dragon Maids by activating Kitchen Dragon Maid, and they're gonna set one and pass. So our turn comes. We're gonna draw into a Raigeki. Okay, we can't beat that. That's pretty good too. So we're gonna special summon Cyber Dragon. They're gonna use Max C. Now here's why I did not go into Power Bond or go into Machine Duplication right away, because of the fear of Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom has gotten me so bad right now. I have to bait out just to cure my own paranoia. So, but that was a clutch move, I think, on my part with this activating the Cyber Dragon Core's ability. So it's okay. We're not gonna get to grab a spell or trap from our deck that has Cyber listed in it, but we are gonna get to draw or grab our 2 Cyber Dragons. And with 4 Cyber Dragons on the field, we're gonna go ahead into Power Bond, and we're gonna Power Bond into Cyber End Dragon, 8,000 attack. Now we're gonna grab Kitchen Dragon Maid because Kitchen Dragon Maid, if you read its effect. Actually, Jack, you're an expert on Dragon Maids. Go ahead. What does Kitchen Dragon Maid do? Why was this such a good move of me to take it instead of destroying it?
Well, Dragon Maid's monsters, they can special summon another Dragon Maid monster from their hand as long as they are going into battle phase, and it does not matter which battle phase they are going into, either the opponent's or their own. They can activate their monster effect.
Yeah. So I think it was a pretty smart play taking the Dragon Maid, and we're gonna go ahead. That is a Oko, my friends. Our local. This was an Oko. Cyber Dragon Oko. It's very hard to do, especially in this day and age. Here is my Cyber Dragon deck, guys. I hope you are going to enjoy it as much as I have. Jack, what do you think of it?
Yeah, Cyber Dragons are pretty fun. I like it. That's definitely a different play style with a lot of mostly going into a little bit of the Xyz, but mostly into the fusion of the extra deck.
Yes. I did set it up this way. That way, it gives you options whether you want to go into the Infinity Zeus play or if you want to go into the fusion aspect. Either way, you have both options to pick from. With the Galaxy Soldiers, we're getting if you're wanting to go into the XE plays, I would recommend doing it with the Galaxy Soldiers because it may be a little bit easier to pop off with it. But I mean, as we've seen in the duels before, I didn't draw into any Galaxy Soldiers, so it is what it is. Key cards, I would definitely say that you really want to utilize is the Machine Duplication, and I would say Machine Duplication and Cyber Emergency for sure. Those are the 2 best ways to get Cyber Dragon cards from your deck to the hand or to the field. Every card in the deck, so the hers, Nanchester, and the core, they're gonna get you Cyber Dragon cards whether they're on the field or off the field. It will not matter. So if they do get destroyed, don't worry because they all have graveyard effects.
And Cyber Emergency is a good investment because they are used in Drytrons.
Yes. Yes. So if you do play the Cyber Emergency, you might throw your opponent off to thinking that you're playing Drytrons, which could work to your favor. You never know. Good way to bait out a Nash. Key cards from the extra deck. Like I said, the XEs are pretty important. I would definitely say you want to keep Cyber End Dragon available the Cyber Eternity Dragon available, and the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. The Twin Dragon's pretty good too, but the Twin Dragon you could pitch, the Fortress Dragon you could pitch, and the Chimera Tech Over Dragon and Mega Fleet Dragon that you can pitch. They're not as important as the other ones. Mega Fleet is a good card, but I think with Eternity and everything else, it is a little bit better of a card. And Access Code Talker is in there if if your back's against the wall.
Yeah.
But let us know down below, guys, how you guys feel about this deck. If you guys want to see a specific deck, any deck requests, remember, give it time. Getting cards in this game is a pain in the butt. Jack, anything you want to add?
That is it.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and while you're at it, you might as well subscribe. It's free, helps us. Make sure you click notifications that way you get notified for when we upload videos. Right now, we're going through a little bit of a weird period where we're uploading throughout the week as well as our normal Fridays. So you never know. We're trying to keep you on your toes. But with all that said,
More content.
more content. But with all that said, guys, I'm Kami. He's Jack. Together we're Team Toon Rose, and we will catch you in that next video. Ciao.
Peace.
all of it closely.